Sir, it's hard for me to put in perspective how much I owe to you. I fell in love with the game of basketball in the fall of 2013. All of my friends were talking about the upcoming NBA season and I had just gotten into my middle school team. It was a really exciting time for me. I was literally learning basketball from scratch. But it wasn't until some friend of mine pointed out the glaring missing piece, the cloud that was casting a shadow over the whole basketball world, and that was your absence from the game. Kobe Bryant had gone down with an Achilles tendon rupture, a horrible injury that would take him out for the 2014 season. Kobe Bryant, I've heard that name before. I thought something about Los Angeles championships and Oh, it's that guy from those highlights I watched. Yeah, he's like the second or third greatest player ever, isn't he? Something like that. I mean, I must have heard your name tens of thousands of times before that, I'm sure. But my curiosity, combined with my newly acquired basic understanding of basketball, sparked my interest in a way it never had before. From then on out, all my evenings were filled with Kobe Bryant film sessions. I couldn't get enough of watching your amazing highlights. It was like a revelation to me. You were the Michael Jackson of sports. You were flashy, confident, timeless, all the qualities that this 14-year-old admired the most. I couldn't believe how young you were when you became a star, and it was so endearing to see your growth, your character arc. Your rookie season highlights looked like they were from a time completely unknown to me. They were blurry and the audio from the broadcast was awful. But then your newest stuff, with you wearing 24 on your back, it was just as spectacular in a completely different era. The world had changed, the game had changed, but you hadn't. You were still doing it as effortlessly as ever. 40 points, 50 points, and then I heard about 62 in 3 quarters, then 81 against the Raptors. It was just so overwhelming to me. Basketball hadn't made sense until now, until I saw your swagger, the way you moved, the way you used to smile at the camera and wink. This sport wasn't just about dribbling, passing and shooting anymore. It was about how you transcended that by winning championships and bringing tears to the eyes of millions of fans who 1 minute they were chanting, the other they were booing, but through all that you remain and nothing else matters. 2016 was a tough year for me. I was cut from my high school basketball team and I had dealt with some knee and foot injuries. I felt alone, tired, defeated. I remember April 13th of that year very clearly. It was a Wednesday and I was training, pushing myself, pushing through the pain, just like you taught me. Later that night, the Golden State Warriors were attempting to set a new NBA record for regular season wins, but I didn't care about that. Most people didn't. All eyes were on you. Your last game, the last time any of us would see you step on the court, it was that day. I was so excited and nostalgic. It was all I could think about that whole week. It was so unfair to you. We put all our wildest expectations on this night, this meaningless regular season game, and you were supposed to deliver. At 37 years of age, after 20 years of giving it your all, night in, night out, this was it. And you were supposed to give us a spectacle and be the hero again. And you did. In Black Mamba fashion, you left us all speechless. 60 points and the dagger. Same old Kobe Bryant. And I don't know if you were ever conscious of this, but poetically enough, your career started, ended, and was immortalized with a free throw. Watching you play, sir, it was something beyond anything else I've ever experienced. It was like watching the embodiment of what this beautiful game should be all about. Discipline, sacrifice, passion. That night, coming together all of us as fans to say goodbye, not only to you but to a part of ourselves in a way, created this sense of combined gratefulness, of combined acknowledgement that we were lucky to witness your rise. From a foreign kid growing up in Italy to a skinny teenager in Philadelphia. From an inexperienced rookie to an audacious superstar. From a selfish boss to a selfless leader, and from a hero to a legend. And after all this, I just want to tell you that without you I wouldn't be who I am. For better or worse, I wouldn't be where I am today. I have no idea what my life would be without the persistent presence of Kobe being Bryant, through ups and downs. While we met briefly during your basketball camp and you gave me a fist bump and signed my jersey, I never got the chance to actually say thanks. And although you'll never watch this video, this is my way of doing just that. Thank you.